Hey everybody, how's it going? Holy crap, it has been a while since I've posted a video. I do apologize. This happens to me far too often. I wish I had more time. I've had some things that have been piling up, of course, but the thing I wanted to get into today was this awesome package that I still have not opened. I've had the willpower to hang on to this thing long enough, but I think it's time to finally get it open. This inside here is a Scream VI Ghostface mask that looks amazing by the few pictures I've seen of it and the work that this individual does. So I want to open this with you guys today so you can get a look at it at the same time as me and get some shots of this thing. Really excited to see it, so let's get into it. Okay, so basically the story with this mask is I was sort of looking for somebody that could do a really accurate Scream VI Ghostface mask. Pretty much something that looks like Billy's mask from the bodega scene, for example. That's kind of the scene I was focusing on. Anyway, but I was recommended to speak to this individual by a few people online, and I had seen some of his work and was really impressed. It looked excellent. Really better than anything I had seen at the time, anyway. This fellow's name is Joshua Corey. He's actually under, it's Ghostface Horror on Instagram. He's got all sorts of really awesome Ghostface pictures and whatnot on there. He's a professional photographer, actually. I guess he's a wedding photographer, but he makes amazing Ghostface masks. So I had him do one for me. I think this was back in, I want to say August, maybe early August again. That's when I was most active doing all this stuff, preparing for Halloween. Anyway, long story short, he got it done for me. He had asked me if I wanted like the general Billy look from most of the movie, or maybe the one in the bodega scene specifically, because they are different. There's some subtle differences anyway, but they're there. So I didn't get back to him in time. I only had about, he probably had, I don't know, he gave me maybe half a day or so, or it was during that particular day and I wasn't on, I was just busy. So I got back to him the next day and I was going to say, yeah, the bodega scene is probably the one to go with. And he had said, I actually did the bodega scene. So that's just what I chose to, because I had to pick something. And I was like, yes, okay, that works out great. But I didn't realize that he didn't shroud them. So I had to work out how I'd get a shroud done. Now, I know if you guys have seen any of my past stuff, I did re-shroud one of my Ghostface masks. It turned out to be this Gen 2 Ghostface mask back here. I actually sewed that shroud on there. Not that it's impressive by any means. It's more or less just a shroud off an ultra white that I modified and just hand sewed it back on, right? So anyway, Joshua, he recommended a gentleman under the account Halloween Masks Oklahoma. It turns out his name is actually Corey Cole. So Joshua Corey did the mask. Corey Cole did the shrouding for me. It's the tale of two Corys. Maha! Yeah. Anyway, seriously though, I had spoken with Corey Cole about it, and he said, yeah, sure, we can work that out and blah blah blah, and he can send it over to me. So Joshua sent it to him, and he actually said, okay, I have your mask, do you want to see some pictures of it? And it was actually Corey that first showed me these two pictures, actually the only pictures I've ever seen of the mask, which are these ones right here. So I've shown you these two pictures before, just leading up to Halloween. I gave you a couple of shots of what this thing's going to look like. Those are the only two pictures I've seen that, again, Corey shared with me. Just that one, sort of a shot, a side profile shot and a front-on shot. And I was really impressed. I thought it looked really, really cool, like far better than anything I had seen. So I've been pretty excited to get a look at this thing. So he sent me those pictures back on September, I think it was the 13th. So that's when we worked out, you know, what I wanted for the shroud and everything. And, you know, I sent him the payment and everything, and on we went. And it just, you know, it was something I really didn't think about. I figured it would probably be a pretty quick process. I mean, like I said, I sewed that one on that Gen 2 back there. I should really point this way. I guess it's more this way behind my head, but I sewed that one on myself, and you know, I did it all pretty much just in one day and just sort of step by step as I went. So yeah, it didn't cross my mind that it'd be something that would take forever. Obviously, that work that he does is going to be way, way, way better than what I've done here, and far superior. I mean, this is just plain Jane, hand sewing, nothing special. Like, I'm sure this is going to look really professional, and you know, a whole different realm. But I'd be lying if I said I was expecting it to take until, you know, Halloween before I'd seen it. When, you know, I had pictures that he sent me, you know, he's already got it in his possession, you know, on September 13th. So I just, you know, and that's not a knock. I totally respect artists when they're doing things. You know, I really believe in giving them all the time and space they need to do their work. I mean, if they're going to put their best work forward for you, and that's really what you want out of them, you know, leave them alone is what I say. It just didn't cross my mind as much with the shrouding. I figured, you know, once you have what you need, you sew it on, and probably done it enough times, and you know, it'd be fast. But obviously, there was a long list, I would imagine. So a lot of people getting them reshrouded by Corey. But I did get it in. Unfortunately, it was not in time for Halloween. Mind you, it was actually for a party I was going to on the Saturday prior. That was the plan, is to wear it to that. Just, you know, it just didn't work out, which is, you know, fine. It's just the way it goes at the end of the day. Sometimes things don't work out. But I did get it after Halloween, and it's been sitting here for, yeah, probably, geez, we're 3 weeks into November now. So it's been here certainly 2.5. And I haven't had a chance to open it yet because I did want to open it on camera. So let's get to it, get this thing open, and take a look at it. So you can see the box is a little bit crushed on this side. I mean, it's not a big deal. I know the mask is vinyl and it's fabric. It should be totally fine. And it's got this funky silver tape on it, this Flex Fix they call it. So I imagine Customs opened it up and resealed it with this. All right, got that tape off. Let's take a look. I feel a plastic bag. Oh my God, there it is. Okay, where's this bag from? Country Mart, JB's Market, your fresh and friendly food store. Awesome. Free plug. All right, let's take a look. Oh, I feel a mask and a Ziploc. It's a Ziploc. And it looks like there's another bag in here. Can't see anything because it's upside down, for real. So I'm not cheating you out of a quick look at this thing. Yeah, it's just another bag. And empty. Okay, cool. So let's have a look. Oh, and it's got my name right up top. One mask, Billy. And Instagram, he's got my name on there, Morbid Matsky. I don't know my own name, man. But yeah, it's right on the front there. Ooh, sick. Look at this. Holy shit. I gotta get it through it's hard to see through the plastic. Whoa. Oh, sweet, man. That is all, and the shroud too. Very cool. Oh, and he put the Velcro on top for me. I just gotta peel that and attach when I want to. Ooh, it's vanilla all right, and that's definitely a 25th anniversary. Oh, the shroud is sewn on so nicely, and it's cotton, and it is beautiful. That is so sweet. That detail on the mask is awesome. Wow, check this out. Look at how nice this looks. It's a pretty strong mask, you know, doesn't want to droop. That is some nice detail. You can see some real work went into this thing. Very, very nice. The vinyl feels fairly thin in some spots, just over the eyes here. It feels like quite thin vinyl, of course, after it's been worked on like this. But it does look really cool, very aged, very film accurate looking. And I love the shroud. It's super nice. And inside you have the little tag right there. That would be from Joshua Corey identifying it for him. Got my name on there. One of one, Billy. Very cool. Very cool. And the double eye mesh looks great too. As you can see, my hand is behind it. You can't really see my fingers, can you? No, not very easily. That's probably going to be a little harder to see, but I think well worth it, hiding your eyes. Very important. That's awesome. I'm impressed. This is a great looking mask. Excellent job here. Definitely high level. And like I said, the mask up here you can kind of feel it's a little bit on the thin side, like over top of the eyebrows and the side. You can feel how it's really been worked on, you know, to get all this detail in here. But it's still a fairly thick mask. Like if I were to hold it here, it doesn't sag or anything like that, you know. Like it's got some firmness to it, and it's definitely a 25th anniversary. I mean, you got the Easter Unlimited on the back there, but I mean you can tell just by the mold it is, and it still totally smells like vanilla. I mean, definitely not as strong as my other one I have, but you can absolutely still smell the vanilla. Super nice. That is going to look fantastic. So looking forward to trying this out with the full cosplay. I will definitely give you guys a look at that as well. All right, guys. So I think we have to see what this looks like with the Scream VI robe on, the gloves, the whole works. So I will give you a look at that. I will get out my gear and take a few short videos just to give you an idea of what it looks like all put together. This is really cool. Really nice job. I've never seen anything like this for Ghostface, for Scream VI anyway, that looks this accurate. This is a pretty mask. Excellent job, Joshua. I really appreciate it. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for watching as always. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, Joshua Corey did this one for me. I will leave his information in the bottom of the description in this video for you guys, as well as Corey's info if you want to get yours shrouded. I'm going to have some other videos I've got to get to as soon as I can. As you can see, there's quite a little pile up of some shirts I've had coming in from all the awesome pre-Halloween, Halloween sales that have been going on. A bunch of that has been coming in, and it's piling up, and I want to get through it and do a nice pickups video for you guys, as well as some awesome other stuff coming. My Christmas vacation ornament is going to be coming out. I'll do that side video that I always do every year when I get a new one. So that's something, of course, a little separate from horror, as always, but I do that once a year anyway. Did I just say doo-doo? Anyway, thanks so much for watching as always, guys, and we'll see you again real soon for another one. Take care.